Why do human factors matter? Managing human factors gives you the best chance of success. Recognising and managing human factors is a relatively recent achievement. In high-risk industries, it has only been considered to be a significant issue in the last 60 or 70 years, although it draws on insight which considerably predates that. As safety failures have become more prominent, the old model of success being achieved through artisan skill, outstanding intellect or knowledge, birthright or strength of character has had to be tempered by an awareness of man's fallibility. The lessons are stark where failures lead to death, but they still apply when failures lead to underperformance in any setting. In my professional life, I sit on review panels after safety failures, both in aviation and in healthcare. What I see is that, in most instances, the outcome is not principally as a result of a knowledge failure or a skill failure. In reality, the outcome is the consequence of human beings in the moment not being able to access an element of knowledge or to deploy an aspect of their skill. What we have to ask in any failure analysis is, what was stopping these sound, competent professionals from being able to deploy the knowledge and skills that they had at the time? We can set exams to measure and assess knowledge. We can set standards and assess competence in the execution of motor skills. Unfortunately, cognitive overload, distraction, ineffective communication, and a whole raft of everyday influences, from fatigue to anxiety, diminish our capability and competence. The figures in aviation are stark. Analysis suggests that greater than 75% of accidents and serious incidents have human factors at their core. In complex systems, such as healthcare, the figure is probably even higher. This is why, in aviation and latterly healthcare, take this subject so seriously. Airlines with a poor safety record go out of business unless they are propped up by the national government. Hospitals with a poor safety record find themselves under threat from lawyers, regulators, politicians and the media, and find it impossible to recruit and retain staff. In a business setting, we can add waste and poor business outcomes to the list. When managing human factors, we start from the premise that people do not go to work with the intention of doing a bad job. Managing human factors is about exercising such control as we have over the influences which stop us from achieving our best. We take the insights from many disciplines, from cognitive neuroscience, physiology and psychology, to the social sciences, in order to understand and manage human vulnerability. They are known as non-technical skills in aviation and non-clinical skills in healthcare. These skills matter, not as an academic tick box, but as a behavioural exercise. In my role as an examiner of pilots in a flight simulator, I can easily set up a situation where the crew would be rendered incompetent and a pilot would not be able to add 2 + 2. In aviation, the underpinning knowledge is an examinable requirement to hold a flying licence. The topic is human performance and limitations. In addition, all pilots are trained and assessed in their ability to include human factors best practice in all their professional activity. Failure to do so invalidates their licence. Without a valid licence, they cannot fly. In short, human factors are about the difference between what you can achieve and what you could achieve.